Hi friends, welcome to the channel. It is time for more coffee talk. I am excited. It's Thursday, September 24th, 2020. Let's see what kind of hijinks we get into today. Okay, so like I mentioned before, despite losing a member, Super Smile's latest album sold 1 million copies. Wow. Vlogging is now part of curriculum at some private high schools. That's still sad. I'm sure I mentioned that before, but I mean, even though I'm doing YouTube channel videos and stuff, I feel like vlogging your daily life every single day is a little much, I would say. So, I don't know about that one. Stop workplace racial profiling, the Orcish Workers Union demand. This makes sense too, because obviously there is a lot of, I guess, stereotypes about orcs, about them being, like, dumb and brutish and more prone to physical labor and stuff like that. So of course they would want to stop workplace racial profiling. Make peace, we still have brains. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Oh, Freya's not here first. Welcome. Yo, cup of honey milk, please. Oh, right away. Okay, honey milk. How do I make honey milk? Milk? Oh, okay. I'm gonna assume it's milk, honey, because it's called honey milk, so honey seems to be the adjective describing the milk. If it was like milk, honey, then I would assume that would be milk, honey. Oh yeah, honey milk. Perfect. Your honey milk is ready. Thank you. You're welcome. ... Okay, well, she's enjoying her coffee in peace. We don't need to talk. Hey, Nessa, seems like there's a cat. Oh, it's so cute! Oh my gosh, she got in with me. Oh, look at the cute kitty. Oh, little bow on its tail. Relax, it's okay. Even though I'm guessing a cat in a coffee shop without the proper permits is not a good idea, because the health inspector will probably get me. Are there health inspectors in this game? I guess that's hard, because a werewolf came in and, like, what's the difference between werewolf hair and cat hair, I assume. So maybe not. Maybe they'd be more lenient with it. Hey, kitty cat. What are you looking for? Oh, so cute. Want some milk? Huh? Hi, barista. Yes, I'd love some milk. Holy, you look like you've seen a ghost. No, I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. It's been a while since the last time I saw Neko Mimi transforming. We rarely do that in public. I guess you don't have that many Neko Mimi friends. I won't say I have. That's so cute. She's a Neko Mimi. Oh, so she can transform into a cat and then a person? That's very cool. You folks usually use your feline form to commute, if I'm not mistaken. That's right. Well, commuting as a cat sounds more practical than commuting as than commuting in bipedal form. Kind of. Anyways, before we can continue, can I have my milk, please? I'm sorry. What kind of milk do you want? Just milk? No additional stuff or anything? No, milk and nothing else. Okay, that's easy. Milk. Look at me pour that milk, yeah. That's right, milk. Fresh milk for the lady with a pretty smile. Thank you. Are you hitting on an underage girl? Wait, what, me? No, I was just giving her a compliment. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Thank you for the compliment. It's really good. You're welcome. What's a young girl like you doing alone this late? I'm not a young girl. I'm a grown-up who can take care of herself. Oh, look at her cute pouty face. Yeah, she's totally a grown-up who can take care of herself. You don't look like a grown-up. What? I'm 18. Yeah, that's exactly what I'd call too young. Well, I'm not an old lady like you, that's for sure. Besides, I've been earning a living since I was 13 years old, so I'm definitely not a kid anymore. How? I'm sure you know. Wink. I don't. Oh my, are you? Just say it. If this is something illegal, oh my gosh, just for you to think that she's been engaging in street walking? Or if you're in danger, blink twice. Really? With a cute face like mine? Exactly. Seriously, you've never seen me on TV or social media? Oh, okay, thank goodness. I don't want to sound like a snob, but I don't watch mainstream media. Snob. Part of the broke but woke movement, I see. You must be the broke part. I don't see you ordering any drinks. What, too broke for a cup of coffee? She's not that great for business, no. Oh, really? Sometimes I wonder, could this coffee shop survive without me? What are you waiting for, Grandma? Make your order. Is this some kind of maid cafe experiment or something? So, what do you want to order? The usual. The usual coffee. There we go. Beep boop. Espresso for you. Your espresso is ready. As good as usual. Glad you like it. Wait a minute. You do look familiar. She famous? Are you in a pop group? Are you Rachel Florencia, the member of Super Smiles who just graduated? Oh, Super Smiles! Are they the ones that... Oh yeah, in the newspaper it said that despite losing a member, they still sold like 1 million copies or something, so she must be the member that left? And started her solo career? Ooh, ouch. Yeah, they're doing really good without her. Uh-huh. You're not a lost cause after all, Grandma. That brings us back to my first question. What the hell are you doing here? Drinking milk. Uh-huh, I'm serious. But you can see it with your own eyes, right? I'm really here to drink milk. How come this coffee shop attracts so many weird people? Well, while we do have a lot of unusual customers, this is the first time we've had a famous celebrity visit. Yeah, to drink milk, no less. Yay, achievement unlocked. No, seriously, why are you here? She thinking about the ban? Well, you know, the usual young folks problem. I had a fight with my father. Oh. And so, here I am. Ah, I see. But is it okay for a celebrity like you to be out all alone this late? You don't need to worry about me. I can turn into a cat. Now I'm really worried. Anyways, what happened? My dad. We got into an argument. He doesn't like my line of work. He always saw my profession as something negative. But I love what I'm doing. What about your mother? What are her thoughts on your career choice? She passed away a few years ago. Aw, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. It's alright. Your dad know anything about the entertainment industry? He used to work in showbiz decades ago. So yeah, he does know a thing or two. Someone else is coming? Whoa. Full house today. Good evening, Nessa. Good evening, girls I've never met before. I just saw you yesterday. Just kidding, Freya. Anyways, Nessa? Yes, officer? I need something for my sore throat. Can you get a brother a cup of green tea with lemon and honey? Oh, sure. Which tea is this? Tea? Green tea. Honey. Lemon. Ooh, look at me squeeze that lemon. Yes. Honey, lemon, green tea. Huh. Can I make it differently? Let me try to make it the other way. Lemon and honey. Does it change? I don't know if it changes. Oh! Huh. It changed! To cough syrup. I think this is what he wants because he has a sore throat, but that's interesting. So the placement of what I make changes. Nice to know. Nice to know. I have to keep that in mind. Your special drink is ready. Well, well, well. What do we have here? It's my special cough syrup. What do you call it? Or cough syrup? Oh, of course you do. Let's see whether this drink tastes as good as it smells. Damn. This is great. How's your day going? Anything out of the ordinary on your patrol? Yeah. Anything interesting today? Actually, I witnessed something scary on my shift today. Tell me. You sure you want to hear about it? Yes? Scary thing I witnessed was my salary. Oh, yeah. I feel the same, George. Seriously? Yeah, today is payday, and I checked the ATM during my shift. Such a horrible sight. Other than that and the labor union protests, everything is fine though. How can you say it's fine? You got a young celebrity lurking around by herself. Ain't that strong proof that this area is safe? Hey. Oh? Thank you for the drink and the place to sit. I'm going back now. Oh, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed your time. Uh-huh. Oh, interesting. Okay. I guess she's just gone? That was fast. Is she part of the labor movement? Because she got up and left after Georgie was talking about the labor movement, so maybe she's part of it and she felt uncomfortable. Who the hell was that? I mean, I guess we'll find out later, maybe. She just sat there and read. That's what you do, Freya. I'm sure that's pretty normal in a coffee shop. Yeah, that is very normal to sit down and just read. Are you racially profiling, Freya? I mean, you always do that here when you're writing. I guess you're right. Anyways, where were we? Oh yes. What are you doing here, young lady? It's pretty late, you know? I don't have anywhere else to go. And this place looked cozy. I see. So you basically wanted to go to a bar, but you're underage, right? How did you know? You can read minds now, old man? I have a daughter around her age. It's easy to translate what they say. Especially when you have to deal with them every day. I don't know why you're here, but everything's gonna be okay. You can forget all your problems while you're here. Dude, you're a cop. It's not his job to take care of someone else's daughter. He's a cop. That's exactly his job. Relax, Freya. Don't be so uptight. Yeah. Mr. Policeman here made me feel much safer already. You know it yourself, Freya. This place is very safe. Right, Officer Georgie? Of course, this is the safest place around here. I don't know if that's comforting. Hey, that endorsement comes with a discount, right? Freya's like, come on, man. What? Don't look at me that way. You're a cop, old man. Act like one. I deal with crime and public safety. How should I know how to handle someone else's daughter? You should know. You're a father yourself. Oh, right. Guys, you know I can hear you, right? Really? See, Freya, she has good hearing. She's literally in between you two. Of course she's gonna hear you whispering back and forth. That should help protect herself, right? Anyways, Miss Rachel? Miss Rachel, what brings you here? As I've told the others, I had a fight with my dad. Ha ha ha. Why are you laughing? Me and my daughter fight every day. Hey, why would you say that? Because it's true. I fought a lot with my kids. That's normal. In fact, whenever we finish arguing about something, we become closer as a family. Aw, that's really good. Huh? Because when things have calmed down, I learn something about them, and they learn something about me as well. As long as we don't leave things unresolved, an argument makes things better. That is a great way to look at it, Officer Georgie, and so true because, you know, like, if you're holding stuff inside and you don't tell the other person what's going on, they don't know. You can't assume that they already know what's happening and they should make steps to change it if you don't address your concerns and try to resolve it. Even if you do get in an argument, because people can get defensive, they might not understand in the moment, you know, it's still good to talk it out and try to work through it. So an argument can make things better for sure. But it happens so often. Tonight was just one among countless others. It wasn't like this before it happened. You mean before your solo career? Freya, come on. She means after her mom died, I'm sure. No, before mom passed away. See? What happens after each fight? Nothing. We just don't talk about it until another fight starts. Unresolved problems are dangerous. It ain't easy, but you gotta understand each other better. And as much as I hate to admit it, conflict is always the best way to know someone, even your own blood. But it was never this bad when mom was around. She's the only one who understood me. And she also understood your father. Maybe he and your mom also had arguments, but your mom acted as a mediator between the two of you. That's possible. Now that mom's gone, I don't have anyone to act as my guardian. And your dad, he lost his best negotiator. Wait a second. You said that this has happened a lot. But why did you run this time? My daughter never ran away. Wait. Maybe it's because I'm the one who always ran away, using my job as an excuse. I can confirm that. Yeah, I run here a lot. But yeah, I hate to tell you again. You both gotta resolve your issues. Unresolved problems are dangerous. In any relationship. I kinda understand what you're going through, Rachel. I also ran away when I was younger. Are you on good terms with your parents now? I am. When and how did it happen? To be honest, I'm not even sure myself. It just happened. Maybe I should run even farther. I mean, I have my own income. I don't need to rely on my dad. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Why? I'm an adult. No adult would ever say, I'm an adult. That is fair. As adults, the only way you hear those words are if it's, you know, if you're sighing like, I'm an adult. I don't want to be an adult. And try to understand your father's perspective. I'm sure both of you will be able to solve this, like adults. You don't need to rush to a decision. I'm not sure about that. Just take your time. But now I would recommend you just go home. It's really late. I need to go home as well. I can give you a ride. But you don't need to talk to your father right away. Just go straight to your room. At least knowing you're safe at home will give him some peace. That will allow him to think more clearly about everything. Oh my gosh, Officer Georgie is such a good dad. You're right. You really are a cop, Georgie. Of course I am. So where do you live, Miss Rachel? In the western part of Neko Town. Oh, that's quite far. You're still gonna drive me home, right? Old man. Of course I will. Should I drive you home too, Miss Freya? No, you don't have to. I'm riding my bike. In this weather? Are you sure? 100% sure. Okay, we'll be off then. Thank you, Nessa and Freya. Take care on your way home. See you around, Nessa. Oh, that was so cute. I love that dynamic. I mean, who would have thought that Rachel would have gotten some nice advice from Officer Georgie? And there they went. Yes. You can stay longer if you want. Nah, it's fine. I also have to call it a day. How's the writing, by the way? It's getting there. That's nice to hear. I'm juggling a lot of work, though. Barely made my deadlines. I don't know if I can keep this up. Why don't you just come clean? Tell your boss about the publishing offer. Who knows, maybe she'll understand. Yeah, right. Great job, Freya. Here, take some money. Go on, take a vacation and finish your novel. Oh, I wish. In your dreams. I'm not exactly employee of the month. You never know. You never know, I might end up on the chopping block. Oh, the pressure. I'm sure about one thing, though. This coffee shop has a lot of stories to tell. So yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. The door is always open for you. I bet it is. Okay then, take care. Be careful on your way home. Bye, Freya. Oh, what a lovely, quaint day. It wasn't as long as the other days, but it's still really nice. I'm getting to know a lot of the characters and I love them so much. And I'm wondering what's up with the orc lady, though. I want to hear her story. I think we have time to do one more day, so I'm gonna go do one more day. Friday, September 25th, 2020. What's happening? Oh my. Okay, so today on the Evening Whispers, we have a werewolf activist in prison for owning illegal furry sedatives, the Orcish Workers Union in talks with the government over their pleas, and the rap group Street Orchestra questioned over the pro-eco-terrorism lyrics. Ooh, what a day. Oh, also I keep forgetting, but I can I can look at the evening whispers. French kissing a cat? So what's the craziest thing you've ever done in your life? Asked her dating app partner. Pretty bold question to ask on your first date, Akari thought to herself, and in the first hour as well. Are you sure you want to know the answer? She asked back. Definitely. I think the best icebreaker question, and it's also a good indicator. Indicator of what? For how compatible we are, and... Well, you know, I don't mean to offend you, but just in case your answer is I cut someone into 12 parts or I strangled my Tinder date till he died, it's an indicator that I will immediately run away. Fair enough, Akari's interest in this guy increased. Maybe, just maybe, he could handle her story. Oh my gosh, she French kisses her cat. So, do you want me to go first? He asked. I'll go first, although it's more like a crazy hobby of mine, not just something I did once so I could tell the story for the rest of my life. No, Akari. Color me interested. So I love to kiss cats. That doesn't sound too crazy. I'm talking about lip-to-lip kissing, especially French. I love French kissing a cat. What? Her date responded without hiding his surprise. Oh my gosh, I'm tongue-tied over this, just thinking about it. You never tried it? If you feel uncomfortable with kissing a male cat, you can always try doing it with a female one. No! Are you telling me you kissed a female cat before? Both male and female. I'm pretty flexible. He didn't say anything, which was unsurprising considering such secrets weren't usually revealed on the first date or ever for many people. It's not that bad, you know. Here, let me tell you about the first time I French kissed my cat. No! I was around 14, an age where most people feel curious about many things, especially sexy stuff, sexual stuff, but I've had no boyfriend, so I couldn't just ask someone to help me practice kissing. But I did have my biggest love at that time. Her name was Oren, and she was a beautiful orange cat with a gorgeous pair of shiny orange eyes. Her date still hadn't responded, so Akari continued. Okay, is her date like gonna be a Neko Mimi? Because what a twist that would be. Seeing her beautiful eyes, I got an idea. I decided to borrow my mother's red lipstick and paint my lips red. It was a mess, but I was pretty satisfied with the results. I picked her up as usual, and without her knowing, I quickly put my lips on hers. Of course, she clawed her way out of my grip, but just in that quick moment, I felt something weird. It's the same feeling you have when you ride that merry-go-round the first time. No, roller coaster would be a better comparison. After that, I started honing my skills, and even now, stray cats don't mind me kissing them. To her surprise, Akari noticed that her date hadn't left her alone in the cafe, unlike previous dates she's told her story to. Are you crazy? The man asked her with an eyebrow half to his hairline. Well, you did ask about the craziest thing I've done. Why? You're not interested in kissing a cat after listening to my story? God, no. I'm a dog person, for God's sake. Oh, no. I wasn't expecting it to go that way. Oh, no. Why? This is the first news story I read. Oh my goodness. There's so many more. Okay, so I don't want to read all of them on screen, but I do want to at least skim them just to see, because there's a lot of tags. So this is called Road Trip. Let me skim it and I'll give you a synopsis of what I read. Okay, okay, something about if trucks hit us, then, you know, you're the one I want to die for. Two of us. Do you consider dying by my side to be a heavenly way to die? That depends on how we die. I'm sure having a mass psychopath slowly mutilating us while holding hands will be a pleasant experience. What kind of demise do you want? Something not too painful, dying of old age. Hold on, don't plan too far ahead. I was just joking. Rather think about heavenly ways to live, okay? Aww. Oh, and that, wait, did they kiss while he's like just like pounding the gas? Oh my gosh. And the highway was almost empty. Almost, they're dead. Okay, got it. Death drives, but sometimes he commutes, you know, for sure, because his presence is clear all over the news, but still mostly death drives. I realized the fact after returning from a long trip to Tokyo I took recently. As usual, I drove to work every day thanks to the unreliable public transportation here. And I notice that every day my life is always on the line. Not on the line as in we will eventually die and we don't know when. On the line as in we're all in a war with everyone else. We're in a war between pedestrians, cyclists, motorcycles, cars, and everything else on the road. And during all of that, death is either driving or sitting in the car seat next to us. Ever since realizing this, I started to drive more carefully. I drive as if my parents are sitting next to me and telling me to drive slower because I know death does not like reckless driving and he's not as forgiving as my parents. That's true. That's a good way to look at it, you know, think about death instead, I guess. Oh, Georgie and I are friends. Look at his favorite things: movies, police, university, cop story, Robert Cop. Oh, father of 3 beautiful girls. That's cute. Sorry about that. My dog started barking. We were looking at Tomodachi Hyde. Oh, look at Hyde. And then Rachel. Oh, is this our girl group band? That's so cute. Rachel at x.com for business inquiries. Okay, let's start the day. Good evening, Mr. Hyde. Evening. Are you by yourself tonight, sir? Gala is coming after his shift. Pretty empty here. You're our first customer tonight. Is there something wrong? Nothing. It's just a bit strange that you said "are" when obviously there's only you here. Oh, I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as the barista and the coffee shop. I see. Anyways, I need to order something. What do you want to drink tonight? Do you have any blood? Sorry, sir, but we don't. Come on, did you think I was serious? Oh, nah, give me ginger green tea and make sure it's very warm and bitter. Okay, green tea. Very warm, very bitter. So lots of ginger. Ginger green tea. Your drink is ready. Let's see. Good. Glad you liked it. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, ask away. You said you were here for work? Yes. For a couple of weeks. You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you? Hell no. I could never imagine myself doing something so... what's the word? Something as honorable as that. Huh? Then are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about? I'm not a criminal, in case that's what you had in mind. I mean, it's not an evil job, per se, but definitely not as honorable as working in a hospital. Then what is it? Guess. You travel a lot? More or less. You befriended a startup founder, so I assume you either have your own startup or you work in some kind of investment agency? I used to, but not anymore. That startup founder, he's just a friend. Then what do you do? I've had many career paths in my life. They got boring after a while. That makes sense. So right now, I am a model. What? You're a model? I didn't expect that. But you have the looks and the figure, so I guess it makes sense. You want to know a secret? Sure. Those ads for anti-aging skincare products. No way. Vampire models. That makes sense. That makes so much sense, actually, because of course it's a sham. Of course you can never get that look, but vampires, perfect models for them. We are naturally good looking, skin paler than an elf's, but we don't have those annoying pointy ears, which makes us basically a bunch of good looking living mannequins. How better to advertise anti-aging products than with people who naturally don't age? Isn't that false advertising? Don't be naive. Truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective. Advertising is just framing the truth. I never thought of it that way. How long have you been modeling? Oh, not long. Not much more than 30 years. Wow, that's a whole career. 30 years? Yeah, I'm gonna retire after 30 years. Good evening. Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here. Act like a civilized person if you can. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. Oh, come here, Augie. My baby cat. My baby kitty cat. Oh, ugly kitty. Look at the vampire and Freya. Freya's talking. Did you see her? Oh, you want to go now? Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, kitty. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You don't mind, right, sir? Oh, cat hair. Cat hair. No, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I saw you the last time I was here. You bet. You could say I'm a regular here. Hence the attitude. Hey, you look very happy. Any special occasion? Nah, nothing. This is my default state. She only has 2 states. Either extreme excitement or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light. Anyways, what were we talking about? We were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. And what is your profession, dear sir? I'm a model. And he's been doing it for 30 years. Holy cow, 30 years of modeling? That's a long time. Not for me. My current liaison in the clothing brand I work with is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. Usually I work until it's the grandchild. That's really cool. That is so long. Can you imagine that? Like to be with a company and you're just there until their grandchildren are old? I'm Freya, by the way. Nice to meet you, Freya. How's the writing so far? It's okay, but I'm stuck in need of a warm drink. So brew me something, please. Coffee? Nah, I need to take it slow tonight. Make me something warm and sweet without coffee. Warm and sweet without coffee? Not warm. Not chocolate reset. Milk. Sweet? Okay. Nope. Cocoa. Lemon. I'm trying to see what would make it more sweet. But she says warm and sweet without the coffee. I guess that could be anything, right? It'd be like tea. This is sweet, yeah. Tea is definitely warm and sweet. Honey tea? Yeah, let's do that. Hopefully this is like calming honey tea, you know? Here you go. A warm, sweet drink ready. Nice. A perfect drink to end the day. Glad you liked it. So, you're a writer. Yes, I work for the Evening Whispers, but I'm also working on my own novel right now. Sounds interesting. What kind of novel are you writing? It's complicated. You should wait till she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she ever manages to finish it. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life. So not fantasy or sci-fi? I'm still not sure. Probably it'll be a normal slice of life. You have tough competition. You're not wrong. It'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set it in a world where only humans exist. Ha, that's funny. Heh. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist. This isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine even in a world where only one race exists, problems will still appear anyways. You got that right, Freya. It's still... There's still lots of problems. Discrimination and racism will still happen, yep. How can they be racist without other races? Differences in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. When everything's the same, the smallest difference will still stand out. Perhaps it's diversity that could teach us to look past the differences. The bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate each other. Yes, that is so true. I assure you of that. That doesn't really sound all that funny. Hey, it's fantasy. That's what fiction's for anyways. Painting the what-ifs. That's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy your book when it comes out. And I'll fly back here to have it signed. Aw, thank you. That's really big, yeah, just flying out to get a book signed? I mean, come on. Who's that? Oh, it's Lua. Hi, everyone. Good evening, Miss Lua. Hey there. How's it going? Great, thanks. Lua, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. And Hyde, please meet Lua. Hi. Are you by yourself? Yeah, just finished a meeting. I needed an escape from my coworkers. I decided to come here instead. Is Bailey's coming? Oh, he's not. He's a freelancer, remember? He's free to do whatever he wants. Is everything okay? No, it's not okay. To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. Oh. We shall fix that with a warm drink then. Good idea, thanks. I'm in the mood for a green tea latte. Green tea latte? Is there a problem? No, it's nothing, sorry. Then a cup of green tea latte, please. Okay, green tea, milk, I think. That sounds like a green tea latte. Yep, green tea latte, serve it. Your green tea latte is ready. Thank you. I don't know why, but I was suddenly longing for a green tea latte. Like, this drink feels really heartwarming. Call me pretentious, but I think drinks have the power to connect people's hearts. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea. By the way, about Bailey's. Has he visited this place again? After our last meeting? Not that I know of. He hasn't. Oh. I should apologize for the commotion we caused. Please don't worry about that. Who is this Bailey's person you keep mentioning? Bailey's is, or was, I don't know, my boyfriend. We had a little fight a few days ago. About what? Oh, Hyde would be the perfect person to give Lua advice. Oh my gosh. Hey, is it okay for him to just ask her like that? Yeah, Freya, it's a coffee shop. He can ask her and she can respond. It's a public place, right? You tell me. Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place. It's an old problem. I'm a succubus and he's an elf. The usual racial problems then. Show some manners, old man. What? I'm just following up on the question you started. It's alright. Bailey's and I have different views on the importance of family. My family is pretty close and usually they're supportive. But when it comes to dating an elf, they fear that I'll be treated like a peasant. Bailey's, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elven family. They can be cagey at times, I get it. But for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. It's not surprising that his family would disagree with the relationship. You don't sound like most succubi I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we should just keep going. Just the same as we've been for the last 10 years. So you've been together for 10 years as a couple, and he's suggesting that both of you should just go on as usual. I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years. That was without familial approval, right? Well, yes. But I want our relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you? No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me. What's the problem then? It's not that simple. His family will disown him? Yes. He wants to marry you, even if he has to leave his family? Yes. Problem solved then. Why do you have to care so much about what his or your family thinks? Just marry him. Make a family of your own. See, this is really complicated because I get where she's coming from, where, you know, if you take someone away from their family, then if you have problems in your relationship for whatever reason, you don't want that to be in the back of their mind. Well, that will come up and they might be like, well, I left my family for you, you're my all or nothing, and you're treating me like this. So I definitely understand how she wants to make sure that he's making the right choice if this is what he's doing, and abandoning his family to her is not the right choice. It's not that simple. Yeah, I don't want to be held responsible if he regrets his decision one day. That's what I just said. Abandoning one's family is not a solution. What if marrying me is a mistake? What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. I can't let him make that sacrifice. Lua, did you ever think about the risks when you started dating him? Yes. No. Maybe a little bit. We didn't think it would get this far. From what I can see, you're the problem here. You're pretty greedy for wanting it all. Him, family approval. If you're asking for racial reconciliation, might as well ask for world peace. Oh man, stop talking. Lua, if I may ask, do Do you want to marry Bailey's? I love him, of course I do. Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me. It would be selfish, because I can't do the same for him. I love my family so much, no matter how messy they are. Well, that's difficult. So you're forcing your boyfriend to have the same life as you have. That blood is thicker than water mentality won't work here. Not every family is worth fighting for, you know. This is also true. Sometimes it's okay if a person wants to cut ties with their family and they don't want anything else to do with it. Having a partner that wants them to reconnect with that is also not okay, because that person has made the choice and they don't want it. I've heard stories about like people surprise inviting their spouse's family to like weddings or events or something, and that doesn't go over very well because they want that person to connect with their family in the way that they connect with their own family. And yeah, not every family is worth fighting for, so I understand that too. Some are, not his. Have you ever met Bailey's family? No, they always rejected the idea. Did he try to introduce you to them? He did. You can't have it all, lady. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a story where some fairy godmother will suddenly appear and grant your wishes. This is how things go in real life. You have to take chances and make sacrifices, and you choose which one is best for you. Pretty simple. I'm sorry, I have to leave. I hate to be the girl who always runs away, but thank you for the advice. Take care on your way, Miss Lua. I will. It makes sense though, like she can't have it all. Like this is reality, and sometimes things don't go that way. You were super harsh, old man. But you agree with me, don't you? Well, you didn't have to say it so harshly, you know? What are you doing here by yourself anyways? Trying to pick a fight with everyone? I'm waiting for a friend. Oh, is he here? Oh, there he is. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Gala. How are you doing, Freya? I'm fine. But your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker. What did you do this time, Hyde? Stated facts, harshly, to someone that needed it. But not in the way you said it. Let me order a drink first. Then you folks tell me about what happened. Yeah, he's like, hold up, let me get a drink. What are you having this evening, sir? Do you remember my furry remedy? I mentioned it a couple of days ago. The one with ginger and caffeine? Yes. Can you help me try to figure out what it is? Sure, should I try mixing the ginger with tea? Yes. Tea, ginger, and I'm still not sure what the last one might be. Okay, I'll try experimenting with it. You'll know when you get it right. Tea. Oops, not honey. Tea, ginger, and I'm gonna say milk. Why not? Why not have milk in it? Ginger milk tea, ooh. Let's try this one. Thank you, Nessa. Close, but I don't think this is it. What's missing? Next time, try switching the milk and the ginger. Oh, okay, will do. Thanks. Okay, now I'm ready for the story. So tell me what happened. She's a better storyteller than me. Alright, so there's this girl. Oh good, I don't have to re-dialogue all that. And that's about it? Hyde. Oh, Hyde. You never changed, do you? No, I'm a vampire. Oh, both of you are going to judge me for being honest now? Dude, honesty is good and all, but, you know, try not to be a dick. Listen to her, Hyde. She's got a good point. Ugh, not you too. I was a bit surprised though. I usually don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. You do know me. We've been friends for years. Yeah, of course. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibes in this place has seeped into me. Oh my gosh, my werewolf vampire fanfic or ship is coming together still. Okay, so why would this vampire get involved in Lua's thing and talk about sacrifice and not being able to have it all? It's because he secretly was in love with Mr. Gala here. However, he had to marry someone else in order to keep his vampire riches or something. I don't know, keep his family together, his clan together. So that is why he was talking about sacrifices and stuff. And of course, I don't know if I'm right about this. I could be totally off base, but that's what I'm going with. Don't spoil it for me. I'll get there eventually, maybe. I guess the vibe in this place has seeped into me. I understand. This place does have that special magic. Not exactly a good magic, judging from the reaction I received today. You may be right, but there are better ways to say what you have in mind. Anyways, I've got to go. So soon? It's past midnight. I need to get some sleep. Take care on your way, Freya. Sleep tight. See you guys. Oh, you frowned. You okay? Why are you staring at me like that? Nothing. What did you want to talk about when you told me to meet you here? No, I was just bored. And that's the surest way to make you come out. Seriously? I thought the story from Freya was enough to fill your daily dose of interaction. Well, it was something indeed. You said something about being my friend for years. Yes, why? Do you ever wonder what we'd be like if we hadn't met? What do you mean? Forget it. It's late anyways. I need to get back. Huh? Alright, Nessa, thanks for the evening. The pleasure was mine. Bye. What was that? You know him better than I do, Mr. Gala. Care for another drink to end the day? Sure. Nice. Nice. Okay, people are mingling and getting together and talking to each other, and I love it so much. So that is pretty much all the time I have for Coffee Talk today. I'm very excited to see what happens next. I will see you next week. Take care out there. Bye.